As I said, sadly, the death toll has risen to 12 nationwide. The 68-year-old Queensland man passed away, 3 Victorians in their 70s also. In New South Wales, 190 new cases, taking that toll to 1,219. In Victoria, 54 new cases. In Victoria, it's 520 cases now. There were 50 new coronavirus cases in Queensland, 493 in Queensland, and we await updates from South Australia and WA regarding their cases. But nationally, nearly 2,800. Tomorrow we would expect that to cross the 3,000 threshold. Let's have a look at how the coronavirus curve is tracking, because authorities keep talking about the notion of flattening the curve. Well, this is since last Friday. There's been an increase every day across Australia, the most being on Tuesday when 430 cases were recorded. Yesterday, however, an exception, 285 cases, the first time in a week that the total curve had dipped. It's not all good news though. Today's number's already up to 305, still with more states yet to report, but that still might be down from that 430, and let's hope that that is part of a flattening, gradual flattening of that curve. We hope so. Now, COVID-19 has claimed its first lives in Victoria, as I mentioned. 3 men in their 70s dying in hospital in Melbourne after contracting the virus. All of the men had pre-existing conditions.
Victoria's first fatalities from COVID-19. 3 men aged in their 70s died in hospital.
My thoughts are with their families at this difficult time.
54 new confirmed cases bring the state's total to 520. 50 of those are in regional areas. The blunt message to stay at home still not getting through to everyone.
Not to my satisfaction. If they fail and it escapes in an area or in an age group, then we all fail.
The state government is considering tough new measures to keep Victorians away. The dedicated police task force ramping up spot checks on those in self-isolation.
Police.
Of the 88 checks so far, 20% of people weren't at home. Some wanderers told police they didn't understand the rules and were apologetic, while others gave Border Force the wrong address.
They may well cop a $20,000 fine. It's $100,000 for organisations. They are significant penalties.
No fines have been issued yet.
If we get someone that is absolutely flouting it, absolutely we'll be processing the paperwork.
But it's that clunky process which must be authorised by senior health officials before action can be taken, which has raised concerns. The police union wants a state of disaster declared, a measure used during the bushfires to significantly increase police powers.
But you don't pull that lever until you really have to, and so government are certainly weighing that up at the moment.
As the world we live in rapidly changes and we're being asked to play our part, some sage advice for one NAB employee who faked having the virus.
It's not a crime to be a dickhead, but it's a time for common sense.
Andrea Crothers, Sky News.